been God there in my shadow, drawing me closer to His grace. He was always there with love divine, waiting for my light to shine. I was the one seeking His glory, while He was there offering His grace. All of the glory within His name. There's not been once He's put me to shame. Did you ever know that you're my hero? He's everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle, for you are the wind beneath my wings.
Got talent? If so, we want to spotlight you on our show. Send us a DVD or VHS copy of you creatively magnifying and glorifying God. Send it to Love Matters Talk Show, Post Office Box 192, Memphis, Tennessee, zip 38101. Remember, send us a copy because we will not be able to return them to you.
Welcome to Love Matters. I'm your host, INEZ Robinson. Thank you for joining me. As always, I know it's bright and early, so I am grateful that you have taken your time to share with this program and this host. Today we're going to talk about something that's extremely dear to my heart. It's my passion. Next to God, it is definitely mission. If you have been a regular viewer, you will know that each week I show you some footage of when I went to Ethiopia with some friends of mine. Today we're going to talk with some of those friends, and they're going to tell you about their experience. I have two friends who went with me last year to the Ethiopia trip that I have been showing parts of on the show. I have with me to my right Pastor Andrew Riley and Dr. Charlie Spell III. So, welcome to the show. Thank you all for coming on.
Glad to be here.
All right, let's just start off with, tell me, how did you feel initially, you know, when I first came to you and approached you about going to Africa to do mission work?
Well, with me, it was a little apprehension about going, knowing that our country was in unrest with Muslim nations, and didn't know what to expect by going overseas, and just didn't know at all. Hear so many rumors about the genociding and the wars against and the outbreaks of Muslim against Christian wars, etc. So I didn't know. I was just a little bit cautious, but I was willing to step forward and do what needed to be did in the form of missions.
All right. Dr. Spell?
I kind of felt the same way. I was a little apprehensive at first, and then I started thinking about it, and I was talking to you more about it and talking to Pastor Riley more about it, and I just decided that this is something that I wanted to be a part of, and I'm glad I went.
Let me introduce you officially. Tell me, what do you do exactly?
Well, I pastor a small ministry, mission ministry, which our main focus is prison ministry, gang and drug deterrent. And also I'm a barber by profession. I'm a married family man with a wife and 4 sons. And just ministry, missions ministry is what I'm about.
Okay, and what's the name of your ministry?
GPR Ministries.
Okay, and GPR stands for?
Stands for God's Plan of Rehabilitation.
All righty. All right, and Dr. Spell, you are a dentist. Yeah. You can tell them where you're located.
I'm a dentist. I've been a dentist in Memphis for 15 years. I have 3 locations at the present time, one at 6223 Mount Moriah, also one on Kirby Parkway and Union Avenue. And I've been practicing here for 15 years, serving the community as a dentist, and now looking forward to doing more mission work, even here in the United States and abroad.
What made you decide, okay, I'm going to go?
really, I guess the foundation for my really accepting the invitation to go was, of course, your persistence that I go, and also, you know, the command of the Lord for us to do the things that we were encouraged to do by you, was to go and try to help a country, a nation, just some people who were in dire need of help, and that governed my choice for going, mainly to be able to do outreach. We've been doing prison ministry and drug and alcohol counseling, etc., transitional housing, halfway housing here in the city of Memphis in the surrounding area for a few years, and it was an opportunity to go abroad, and so we took advantage of the opportunity to go and to see what difference there were in ministry and the, you know, atmosphere, the climate, all those things played a part spiritually, not, you know, weather climate, but the climate spiritually.
A lot of people say they're afraid to go to Africa because they have to take shots, and they're afraid of the food. They don't think they're going to like the food. They're going to get sick. So tell me, did you get sick from taking any shots?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Well, there were quite a few shots that we had to take, but no more than normal. You're physical. You're going to get examinations and shots. I think about 4 to 6 shots altogether was about it. Didn't get sick at all. My wife felt a little nausea, but that was over in a day or so, and everything was fine.
Dr. Spell?
Yeah, like you say, we had took a series of like 4 to 6 shots, and we also had to take some malaria pills. And outside of that, I mean, it was pretty simple. It was painless, and the food and everything. Of course, we took some food over there, you know, not knowing what to expect. But once we got over there and start seeing how they were preparing the food, and we had pretty nice accommodations, I felt very comfortable with eating food.
And since you mentioned the accommodations, tell us about, were you surprised? Were you pleased?
Yeah, I was really surprised because, you know, we really didn't know what to expect. God was kind of leading us on this journey, and once we got there, I thought it was the Holiday Inn where we were staying in.
Hilton
Inn.
Hilton.
It was an older Hilton, but the accommodations were nice. It was secured greatly. It was clean, and I felt very comfortable.
Upon deplaning, what did you think when you first got your first view, when you came down off the plane and your first time in Africa? What were your initial thoughts?
Where am I?
What was your initial thought?
My initial thought, I'm home. I'm serious. I felt. I mean, after being on the plane with 18 hours, I was ready to get off the plane, and just to step foot in Africa, I really felt great. I really felt I was at home, and I couldn't wait to see what else it had to offer.
Okay.
And it was a sense of awe to me, really really the plane ride, the Ethiopian Airlines, to see the Ethiopians serve, and the pilots and everybody were African descent, and it was just amazing. I was just shocked. I was like, you know, everything is black. Yeah. Everybody is black, and hardly any other nationality of people working besides the Ethiopians. And when we landed, it was just an airport full of blacks, and I was like, boy, I fit in real good. and so I relaxed a little bit, but I was excited.
Yes.
I was excited. Yes. I was in a hurry, grabbing bags and throwing luggage and trying to get to where we needed to go. I enjoyed the excitement when getting off the plane and coming into customs and leaving the airport was marvelous.
What would you say about the treatment from the Ethiopians? How do you think they were? Did you feel welcome?
I feel very welcome.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.